Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
I still remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia. He was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable starter in the NFL.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Smith going to look to throw right away. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Geno now to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! Alec Pierce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Richardson looking to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, They'll take an 8-7 lead. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And heading out for another drive, the Raiders defense. Last drive, touchdown surrendered. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
The toss here completed to Pittman. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up second down. You look at this Raiders defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Colts, first down.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nick Chubb, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have retaken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Richardson will throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Smith. They set up the screen to Chubb. Into space at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good for a Colts.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And the Raiders have got him. JT Tuimoloau coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. JT Tuimoloau able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Deep to return is Darius Davis. And they'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Raiders offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's had an early impact on the game. Sensational so far. And they'll likely be looking to find more ways to get him involved. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Richardson out of the shotgun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. From the shotgun, Richardson. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They got 29 yards that time.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Well, brings it in off the deflection. Touchdown, Raiders! Tyler Warren, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? We couldn't do it here in football, Tony.
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. We'll get this to about the 38. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So
it's out. Smith lost it. And the Raiders pick it up. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen on. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. To throw is Richardson. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Now Richardson back to throw it. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith. Going out wide, finds Chubb. Running free at the 45. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. Now Gino. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Second down at the Raiders' 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun, here's Smith. And their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Raiders offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. And incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Second down at the 29-yard line.
Now Smith. Back to the sideline, it's intercepted. Baker with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. From his own end zone, it's Richardson. Downfield and caught by Thornton. Now he's into the clear again. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. It's complete, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Back to throw, Smith. Oh, fires this one downfield for Chubb. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Sanchez on the punt for the Colts.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Davis now to return it. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this first half. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Looking to put a drive together. Smith. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To throw is Smith. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the option, it's Smith himself. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And the Raiders have got him. J.T. Tuimoloau. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, Smith. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as they look to add to him with another drive here. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and let a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now it's Richardson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down. Back to the air with Richardson. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Here's Smith. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line.
Geno now to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Smith. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Returnable here for Davis. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. Slant around and he finds Thornton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 37 yards. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Richardson will throw for it. Being chased out left. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Walter Nolan in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And the pressure gets to him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Throwing Jones. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, 32 yards. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they've got it as we resume action. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Richardson looking to throw this. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Richardson sliding out of the pocket. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 53 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from going up by 30.
The Raiders will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Now Jones.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Michael Pittman
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead's down to 24.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Richardson.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
That's complete to Pierce.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Michael Pittman
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
and the Colts get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
Zerline now for the PAT. And that one cuts this to a 17-point spread. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. And he takes this near to 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Here's Pickett. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Pickett. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Down the field, he's got Warren. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And Richardson yet again. Got his man, it's Thornton. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Richardson back to throw it. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Ashton Genty there, but it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Tyler Warren, as time expires in the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for two. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Richardson working from the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now it's Richardson. Over the middle, complete. It's Warren. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now Richardson. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Jones throwing to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a second and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Room past the 35 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Christian Kirk
53 yards. And the Colts get a bit closer. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up.
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. It makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled, I can tell you that.
Maybe.
Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Richardson will throw for it.
Flushed out right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right.
There he goes again.
And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And the Colts, first down.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nick Chubb. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
A little juke.
And he returns this to the 22.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing to start the drive. Richardson.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Mustang 19.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Richardson
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Richardson. Slant route, and he finds Thornton. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Raiders first down.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And they're going to speed things up here.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Colts football and Michael Pittman, helmet back on and ready to go.
Now this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good for him. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chin.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
On the option right, it's Jones.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Finding Pierce on the crossing route.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
22 yards. That's good for a Colts.
They give the Chubb out of the gun.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Throwing Jones. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These 2 defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more.
And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Richardson looking to throw this. Open man to tight end Warren. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Richardson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Richardson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty from 4 yards out. And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. That's caught. And that's a big number. It is going to be touchdown pass number 50 for him on the year. Just 5 shy now of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for most touchdown passes in one season. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Indy offense ready to go once again, and we'll get another look at Alec Pierce. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have the 2 touchdown catches. Now Jones. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Jordan Birch picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw. Jones. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Operating from the gun. Jones. And he's going to go down again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Touchdown! Brock Bowers, 40 yards. And the Raiders are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Colts 53.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 37-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Colts on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And the Colts first down.
And Chubb will try the middle here.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Jones hit and the ball's out.
Looks like a running back going through the line. Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And that is incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Richardson looking to throw.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Brock Bowers.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Raiders add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
That's good for a Colts.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the Raiders have got it.
Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Under pressure, they got him again.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
Gets through, and now an opening. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
28 yards. That's good for a Colts.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Under pressure, and down he goes. That's Crosby, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
A 56-yard attempt.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now Richardson back to throw it. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 27 yards there. A first down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Richardson working from the gun.
And that is incomplete. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking for the end zone.
And that would get a wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line.
Now Richardson.
They'll roll him out right. And he's got it.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Back to the air with Richardson.
And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Raiders.
Richardson will throw for it.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Colts.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
That's another Colts.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
Jordan Burch
able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Fires this one downfield for Chubb.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Working downfield, he's got Thornton. Now he's loose again.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Now it's Richardson.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly